Hello gamers and game fans, welcome to the Monday Report. It's a weekly look at Central Florida's video game industry from the OVG. Now in this space, I'll provide analysis and take a look at the week's gaming news that affects Central Florida. Now this week's news is a no-brainer. The NBA today announced that they will be bringing all 21 NBA 2K esports squads to Orlando next week. But what I'll feature in the space from week to week will vary. Sometimes it'll be local, other times it'll be national. But the whole point is to get a dialogue going about the news of the week. Anyway, without further ado, here we go. So let's start off with the news. The NBA this morning announced that its NBA 2K League and all 21 of its teams is coming to Orlando next week for a 3-day tournament that starts Thursday and goes through Saturday. The winning team of that tournament will punch its postseason ticket automatically and win about $180,000 in prizes. Now, I spoke with Full Sail University, who's going to be hosting, and their president said essentially this is a way for their students to learn a little more about video production, event production, so they get a benefit out of it. And the Magic Gaming coach told me that one of the things about that this helps is basically, it's the old cliche, you sleep in your own bed, that if you sleep in your own bed, you perform better. We'll see if that comes to fruition. The team right now is probably middle of the pack of the league, literally like right in the middle of the 21 team league. So that's what they told me, and we'll see what happens. Now Brendan Donahue, who is an executive with the NBA 2K Sports League, with the NBA, who does the NBA 2K Sports League, he said that Orlando was chosen. One of the main reasons was the venue at Full Sail University, and how it's ready for prime time, so to speak, and it has a circular structure, and that was something that we're looking for. So we'll see how it goes, and that's kind of the gist of the story. So let's unpack this a little bit. I think this is a big story for Central Florida. There had been a concerted effort by a lot of people here locally, and by that I mean city leaders, local school officials, esports players, and generally the video game supporters, to make this an esports hub. I know a couple years ago they brought one of the major events in the Call of Duty season to to the Orange County Convention Center and to a couple hotels down on I Drive. When you look at what they've just landed, the NBA said it received multiple bids for this event, and that in that competition they realized that Full Sail in Orlando was the best place to host it. I mean, that's something that cannot be understated or overstated. Now it's on Full Sail now to make it worth their while, right? They have to produce something that the NBA enjoys and benefits from and gets something out of, right? Now locally, it's going to be on a lot of the tourism people to impress the people who are coming here, the athletes who are coming here, and that's going to be something that they have to try to do. And that's not new, right? Whenever there's a tourism boost in any industry, any sort of tourism, the leaders have to step up and give them a reason to come back. Ultimately, the whole point is, look, you'd rather have this than not have it. And now that you're going to have 126 of these esports athletes, plus their families, plus their support crew, plus the teams, team buses, plus hotel stays, it's going to be an economic boost. Now, how is the game going to be? How is the activity going to be? That remains to be seen, right? I mean, you would love it if the Magic team took a little bit of an advantage, right? Home field advantage, and made it deep into this tournament. That could help boost the popularity around here. At the same time, the point is to give as much teams exposure as possible. We are a city that, for the most part, talks about being an esports hub, being a video game hub, a video game development hub. We have several schools here in town that teach video game development. So it makes sense to be here. but now we have to take advantage of it. Will we take advantage of it? We'll see. I think there's enough people pulling the right way, pulling the same way, that it could happen. But it's gonna take a concerted effort. It's not gonna be something that, on Wednesday you can just kind of slap together. Hopefully there are people working right now to get this thing, prepared, and so that when the time comes, it goes smoothly, and the NBA league can share with their friends in New York and say, we went to Orlando, and things went well, and we should go back. But that's going to be tough, right? This is kind of a put up a show up type thing. You can talk a good game, but until you actually perform and put out a good product for the NBA, it's all for naught. So hopefully they put it together. Hopefully they get enough people pulling the right way, pulling the same way, and then we'll see what happens in the tournaments, and because there's gonna be eyeballs, right? NBA 2K draws eyeballs. There are thousands and hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of people who watch these games on Twitch, watch these games online. Of course, hopefully you get a sellout, because that would look good for optics. So hopefully, we look back afterward and say it was a successful event. If not, I mean, that's going to be a wasted opportunity.